right, fellas, let's get right into it. Episode 33, Four Fellas Pod. It is July 28th, Friday evening. How we doing, boys?
Tired.
Amazing. It's another late night on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like golf at TB.
Oh yeah, golf at TB.
Nen came over. It was a fucking absolute time.
Go
ahead, Nick. Explain it. You can explain your little take here.
I show up, eggs fucking already filibustered from the previous night.
Oh yeah,
really?
Because they had Jeep at a party. Eggs doing. Egg is the pro, and they're having beat the pro.
Shut up.
We're down here.
And Egg was it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was seeing 3 balls too, and I was just, hey, hit the middle one here. We'll be all right.
Yeah, middle one's always a good option. Did they beat you?
I think like 11 people beat me all day.
And then you were one of them?
He wasn't in the tournament.
I didn't play with it.
We
actually just played.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
How's TB looking? Are we putting from the rough still? Is it like they're rolling?
In my honest opinion, I think they were faster in the middle of January.
Oh, they were.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in Jan they're about still frozen, so yeah, it's like a ice rink out there, I imagine. Or it was.
Course is in like good shape, like everything green, all that, but
okay.
Oh yeah, for TB, that's the best it's looked in a while. Except the greens were close to, I'd say, Hayfield.
I can't connect to your Wi-Fi network. You can find setup instructions in the
Who's talking in the background, Egg?
It's just a stock day at Chesaning right there.
Yeah, it is.
The Wi-Fi network.
But yeah, we played 2-man scramble, me and Egg, against 3 members who were absolutely hammered. We lost.
Oh, it was you boys on a team.
We lost.
Yeah. We couldn't make a single putt. We
out?
actually were trashed.
Because the holes with the big slice, dead straight. The holes that are straight.
Double cross.
Slice.
Yeah, Ned needed to think of opposites when he was swinging it.
Are you playing well, then?
Swing, good. Hit the ball. I think I hit the ball better as a 5-year-old.
We talked about this on the cellular last night. You took about a month off, and you're just now getting back into the groove, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I've been grinding every day.
Attaboy. Well, we know that you're going pro, so you got to get in shape.
I played golf 4 times in the last month and a half.
No.
Hey, that's me normally, brother.
I know, but it's usually every day I play, but not anymore.
Yeah. Well, I feel you there too. I think I played for the fifth time today, actually. We played a 2-man scram, being 12 holes, and we won. I think we were like even par, 1 under, 2 under, something like that. Nothing too.
I never got a swing video from you.
Oh shoot! Yeah, let me send that to you so you can critique.
You got your rental clubs?
Yeah. I've had Callaway rental clubs the entire time except for last week. They gave me like Tiger Woods opening set in like 91. Oh yeah, it was wild, but yeah, that was Paradigm's decent. First rip with it felt like a Louisville slugger, but it was good. I'm still hooking the hell out of it, so we might have to get a couple alignment sticks out next time I'm back in town. But yeah, playing golf, Copper River. I'm in Fresno, California right now. We're leaving for Salt Lake City next week, which is going to be gross.
Yeah, that is
and
sick.
the family's coming to town, so that's gonna be sick. All right, anything else from the boys before we get into this interview?
Oh, me and Dixon are about to go to the concert. Bailey Zinnerman.
We will be at it when this comes out, probably.
Bailey Zinnerman.
Is it just Zim?
No,
or is
it's 2 local artists, I guess, or underground artists that are with them that day, and then the next day I forget who else is with them. But I hope he gets the longest set. He should. He's definitely the most famous out of the 3. So I want to hear some songs off his Religiously album. I think he's got a lot of songs that aren't mainstream yet that are good.
Yeah, I guess I guess like Austin Scott's one of the guys going. I've never heard of him.
Never heard of him
And then
either.
the other guy is
Nelly.
Nelly.
Nelly's
Not Nelly. Nelly Corda though. Nelly Corda's gonna be
Porter
there.
might show up.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Without further ado, hailing from Clarkston, Michigan, the one and only Adam Johns. You think he'll be ready
Adam
for
Johnson.
it? There he is.
There he is. Come on now.
Round of applause.
Let me get him in here.
For the boy.
Yeah, buddy. Yes, sir.
What's up? What's
I
up?
don't. This is the real deal. This is live.
This
This
is
is
live.
live.
Yes,
Yeah,
this
we're
is
on.
live.
I don't see you guys.
Oh
You see
shit.
it now?
I don't see anybody.
Oh god.
What?
This
Oh,
is great. You can see our reactions as well.
Just me.
You,
Just me.
you actually not see us?
Oh,
He's
It
got
just
no
got
visual.
your, let me try to dismiss this. Run it. I'm all right. I don't need to see you guys.
All right,
I was
here
just
we
looking
go.
at you guys'
We're going at it.
Instagram for swings and stuff. I was just checking it out.
All right,
We're
let's
going at it
go.
raw.
Nice.
All right,
Nice.
so here he is, episode 15 or episode 33, guest number 15, Adam Johns. All right,
Yes,
we
sir.
already gave a clap in, but welcome to the show, Adam. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. You know the Christmas Eve feeling when you can't sleep? That's kind of what I've been feeling all day. So very excited to be here.
He's been hyped about this since last week.
I have.
Yeah, no, we love to hear. It's going to be an unreal
Yes, sir.
episode. So, to get us started, give us a little background of yourself and where you're at and what's going on with you.
What do you guys want to know?
I want to know
Just,
right now. I want to know from the beginning of time to now. That's what I want to know.
In like 3 minutes.
Where'd you grow up at, Adam? Give us a little
Yeah,
summary.
yeah.
The
So Ty,
sports,
I know
the
Ty, Ty's a
accolades.
family friend. I've known Ty for a long time. Good family friend. I grew up in right on the border of Clarkston and Waterford, Michigan. My parents live on Mesa Day Lake. So I grew up as a water boy, love the water, boating, wakeboarding and stuff like that. Growing up, I played every sport you could possibly imagine. So I did track, played football, baseball, hockey. I played lacrosse. Played soccer when I was really young, but never really stuck with me. And now I play basketball. I hoop pretty often. But I played every sport possible. In high school, I played football, baseball, and hockey. After that, I kind of tried to pursue a hockey, thing. Thought I could go pro at that time, whatever. So I played juniors in this team it's called the Syracuse Stars, and it was called the USPHL. It was in New York. Played there for 1 year.
that'd be sick.
Trying to move up a level. Are you guys familiar with junior hockey at all?
No, that was one
Yeah,
of my
of course.
questions for
Yeah,
you. Is
A little bit.
you got to explain the levels.
So, if you're super sick at hockey, I guess you would go probably high school to a big time division, big time junior team, or get drafted right when you're 18, or play college when you're younger too, right when you're out of high school. But a lot of guys play juniors. So a lot of incoming freshmen for college hockey are 21. So Saginaw, did they have a hockey team? Saginaw Valley?
Club team.
Club team. I bet you some of those guys would still be in that 20, they're 21 by the time they're a freshman. They
I'm
probably
pretty sure
played
there's
juniors,
a
maybe
guy
even,
on
stuck
the
it
team
out.
last year that was 28 and he was in his third year.
What?
That's
They're
what Christian
like,
told
they
me.
could be
He said
super
Christian was
seniors.
on the team.
Dude, I got this flat.
That's,
Fuck yeah.
that's a little more than a super senior.
I just had this fly that was in my office. It was driving me fucking nuts. I got him.
There you go.
I got him.
Unreal.
Okay,
Got
so
one.
back to juniors, I guess. So you so right out of high school, instead of going to college, I went to Syracuse, New York. I live with a billet family. A billet family is essentially a family that takes you in and you live with them as kind of like a child almost. But they live by the rink, so they're supposed to feed you and everything. Funny story, actually. So 2 billet families I didn't work out with, and I ended up moving out of 2 different houses.
No way.
So some people would get super sick billet families, they would cook a lot of food for them. They had nice places. The billet family that I had, I did not like. They wouldn't let us eat all the food in the house.
What?
Yeah, so my buddy had this thing for like bacon. He was wild. He was a goalie, so if you know goalies are kind of wild. But
Oh yeah, goalies are wild. They're
totally
different.
different breed. He had this thing for like bacon, so he would cook up like a ton of bacon, and he kept complaining that he was, making too much like breakfast food, and it was costing too much. But like, I don't know, they get paid for us to live there essentially. But so that billet family was really weird. Like they would feed us really trashy food, like really bad out of like canned food every day, nothing good. And then
Jailhouse food.
That's fucked.
yeah, pretty much like jail. You could say that.
Wow.
But then like when my parents would come and like visit, they would come for dinner and they would make something good. So they would like try to like trick my parents thinking it was like good, and then meanwhile we were
Right.
like, it was really weird. But so that was in New York my first year. After that I got an apartment. So I moved out of that first billet place, got an apartment with two guys. So they were both from Sweden. So that was really interesting. And then one other guy actually, so there's three guys total, and then one other guy, his name was John Hahn from Buffalo, New York. He was a beauty.
John Hahn.
That's kind of a top tier name, John Hahn.
John Hahn.
He was like 5'5", 5'6", and had like the brightest red hair you'd ever seen.
What?
He was
What
speedy.
position?
No.
What position?
He played like I think right wing. He was right-handed, so probably right wing.
What position did you play?
I played defense,
Okay.
right-handed
Yeah.
defenseman. The thing is, I was
Nice.
never, like very big, like I feel like if you're like 6 foot taller above, you get like a free pass. Chilling at like 5'10"
Yeah, right.
just doesn't get me there.
So so you mentioned that I didn't know this. They pay the billet family to host you?
So like, instead of your parents paying for your room and board at college, maybe you're a full ride scholarship guy, I don't know, but yeah, so they just pay them maybe, I don't know, $500 a month or something like that. Essentially rent and like, food, something like that.
So that first
And then
billet family was making a bunch of money off your family because they were feeding you dog shit, basically.
And there was well, it started with one, and then a second guy moved in, so then we had two, and then I met this guy from Switzerland moved in. He didn't know any English at all. It was when he went back to Switzerland, we cried together. Like actually, like never seen him since. The biggest guy ever. I got millions of stories for him, but so he never knew English. So I pretty much taught him English. He learned English in the hockey locker room, so that was a ton of fun. He's awesome.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen him in a long time, but still one of my best friends ever. So there's three of us actually in there. So they're raking. I don't know if you'd say raking in money, but yeah,
Make a little.
Yeah.
quota.
So then how long did you play juniors for?
2
years?
seasons. 2 seasons.
2 seasons. Okay, but
The
then
first-
you played college baseball too, didn't you? Or this has to be post junior hockey, obviously.
Yeah, so first year was in New York. I was trying to make like a better team the next year. I hurt my ankle the first year, whatever, an excuse. So then I went to this other team in the they just started this new league, but I went to this other team. They were in the Northern Ontario Junior Hockey League, and they were called the Espanola Rivermen.
Yeah, the NOJ. Yeah, I got you.
So they just started a new league. They were in the NOJ the year before. They started this new league called the CIHL. They just separated for 1 year, 2 years, and then they went back, whatever it was. So I played there. That was like a population town of, I don't know, only a couple thousand. So that was a really cool place. Because if you have a good game or you score, somebody like wants to buy you dinner that night, or that type of feeling in a
Right.
town.
That's pretty sweet.
So that was kind of
that's
weird, being a full-blown kind of feeling like a celebrity at 19, even though I sucked at hockey. It worked out.
Right. So you went there, and then you were like,
Finlandia.
all right, I'm gonna hook them up, and then I'm gonna go try baseball, or what?
I played at Finlandia for hockey.
Okay.
My freshman year, Division III hockey. Are you guys familiar with?
Yeah.
So there's no really Division II hockey. There's maybe 5 or 6 teams in Division II hockey. So there's only Division I and Division III. So Division III, I would say, is pretty essentially Division II football. Maybe think of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's really competitive, but I didn't play at all my freshman year. And and I absolutely hated it. It was freezing up there. I didn't like it. The coach kind of wrecked hockey for me in a way. So I wrote it out. Then they had a Division III baseball team. And I always played baseball growing up. I stopped playing baseball because I had a shoulder surgery and I tore my labrum, so I couldn't really throw very, very well. They had a baseball team, so I played left field for the baseball team, but I could still hit. So it was sweet. So I played left field, caught fly balls, or threw it and hit my cutoff, and then got to spring training in Florida, paid for a week in Florida. We played a couple games and like hit the beach the rest of the days, paid for the school, spring training. It was really sweet. So I played both.
That's unreal.
That's
sick.
Awesome.
How long did you stay at Finlandia for?
1 full year. 1 full year.
1 full year.
It's a different life up there. It's a different life.
Where's that even at?
Isn't Finlandia closing?
It is. It is. You did your research.
Attaboy, Nan.
No, I saw something on the news about it. Like Finlandia, like Facebook or something, was like the last graduates of Finland. I was like, what the fuck?
It was a sad day. But yeah, you're right. I think they had their last school year ever this previous year, I believe, and they're shutting down. It was a tiny school. It was right. You guys asked where it's at. It's right next to Michigan Tech. You could throw like a snowball to Michigan Tech.
Oh, it's in the UP.
Yeah, it's in the UP, right next to Michigan Tech. Michigan Tech's like I think Michigan Tech is like top 5 snowiest college campuses in the United States.
Yeah.
So you think of like 4 or 5 feet of snow, negative Fahrenheit degrees, 0 degrees, negative degrees.
Very. That's not you, brother.
That is not me.
So let's jump into the post-college career. Well, I know you ended up transferring to, was that OU?
Oakland University.
Yeah. Not Oklahoma. Oakland. And joined a frat there, right?
I did. It's Sigma Alpha Epsilon SAE.
You still got some boys for life from there, don't you?
Yeah, some of my best friends to this day are still my homies for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
And then you started doing what for your career after college?
One of my friends in the fraternity, his mom owned an insurance agency, so I started there. So we got licensed in property and casualty insurance and sold insurance for 5 or 6 years. Not doing that anymore, actually. So now I'm working with another company. Now I sell, I guess you could call it logistics, so international freight. So think of those big steamship line boats with all those containers on it. I sell those containers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know there's some other guys in the like the Saginaw Valley network or Twin Beach network that are also in logistics as well. You guys maybe are familiar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. Yes. So is that what you do is similar to what those guys do?
Yeah, you could, I guess, essentially. I know there's different like aspects of the industry. There's a lot of things that happen from like a container to get from, say, China to the United States. It's got to go from their supplier, trucked to, a rail yard. The train's got to take it to the port. The port's got to load it on a boat. Boat's got to go all the way to the United States. It's got to get off the boat onto another train. And then once it gets to the end of the route, it's got to get on a truck and deliver to somebody's door. So there's a lot of like moving pieces in that,
And you're controlling that.
Yeah. We mostly do the international freight. China and Taiwan are our sweet spots.
So once it gets to the port in the U.S., that's when you don't really like put as much emphasis on that load. I mean, once it gets inside the U.S., it becomes domestic, and then you get a driver to pick that up. It's not something you're necessarily controlling yourself.
No, you can handle the whole thing for sure.
Okay.
Whole thing, but some of these, like the monster companies like a Walmart or any of these huge suppliers that do thousands of those containers a year, they might have, a specific trucking company or their own company they work with. So you can piece it out, definitely.
Okay. All right, cool. Hey, so I got in my notes here because I was talking to Dixon just to get some more background on you. Obviously, we've met before and I know you, but I didn't know this. You were Were you a model at one point?
Yeah.
Isn't it the famous?
I'm hearing that through the
lyric that
grapevine.
says- it's a famous lyric from Drake. It's bitch, you're not a model if you haven't been in Vogue. So
All right, but still, what was that all about? You were actually a model, and like for who and what'd you do? I mean, if we don't want to get too weird, but yeah.
no. I'm on a
No,
couple
we
book
gotta
covers.
say it.
I'll be modest. I'm on a couple book covers. I
Will
went on
you
a couple
show us?
trips.
Like, what books?
I actually brought one with me.
Let's see it. Come
Go,
on.
let me see it.
Show and tell method. Show and tell method.
This is a book cover. Romance novels. Can you see that?
Oh, let's go. That's you.
Oh yeah.
Sheesh.
Okay.
Sugar coated.
That's sick.
Okay.
Can you give us like the back of the book kind of summary of what it's about and who you are?
She's his best friend's little sister. He's known her all his life. He's practically part of the family. There's nothing either of them could do to surprise the other at this point. Then she showed up in his bedroom in lingerie and asked him to take her
Oh.
picture.
No,
Unreal.
that's pure.
So
Hey,
when
so
everyone's
how
reading this
did-
book, they think of you
That's a
now.
good read.
That's
Adam,
unreal.
tell
Yeah, it's gotta be
tell
a
us
good
how
thing.
you got that kind of little gig right there and getting on the cover of that book. How did that happen?
Yeah, and give me a timeline too. When was this? Was this when you were at OU, or was this before the freight?
This was before Freight.
I love that.
Okay.
Post freight would have been crazy.
This is a couple years ago.
Okay.
Before I met my beautiful wife, obviously.
Yep. Love you, Talia.
Talia's great. Talia and Zoe are home too. Could maybe be a baby
Well-
guest appearance. I don't know.
Bring him in.
We'll get into that in a little bit for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
But go back to the modeling. How did we get into that?
So I have this friend. His name is I won't say names. I have this friend. He was in my fraternity. He got involved with this company that would do these international trips with, say, models or people that wanted to essentially take pictures for Instagram and photographers. So we would go to these kind of exotic places and then do photographs with photographers. So these trips would be pretty wild. I went on 2 of them and then I kind of tapped out. It wasn't necessarily for me 100%.
Where at?
Where are the trips?
Yep.
The first one was maybe a group of 40 people. That was the first one I went on. And that was to Bali, Indonesia, which was
No way.
What the hell?
super sick. Super sick.
That's unreal. What
That's
made it?
sick.
What
How
made
long
it
were you
crazy?
there?
Like the amount of people, or what you guys were doing?
The trust that we put into just our buddies, essentially setting up like the entire
Yeah.
thing and bringing 40 people to Indonesia.
That's some locked up abroad type shit right there.
40 people, roughly 40, 35 or 40 people in this like crazy villa with maybe 8 to 10 different like houses / huts on them. Because it was my first trip, I bunked in a room with like 10 people in these like bunk bed style rooms, like the kids' room essentially for this villa. But it was still sweet. It was unreal experience. We went there for like 8 or 9 days, something like that.
Wow.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, that's
That's
So
awesome.
if this was like your buddy who's orchestrating the whole thing, are you like, all right, I'll pitch in for the flight and everything, or are they paying you to go across the world to just model? Like, were you getting paid to do this stuff or what?
They kind of find this like loophole for how the way they make their money, I guess, is they buy these crazy flight tickets, like these crazy out of pocket flight tickets that are like super cheap. And then they find a villa and essentially say, we'll do like some advertising or some marketing for the villa. We'll take some pictures, for your villa.
Okay.
So they get super.
Oh, I got
So
you.
they advertise it as like super low pricing for these super exotic destinations. So the first trip, I think it was, I don't know, maybe $1,700 for a week in Bali, flights included, everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The second one, I did not pay anything. It was, I guess, technically free for me for selling tickets and stuff.
Where was that second one at?
Damn.
Mykonos, Greece.
That would be
What?
unreal.
Guy's
That'd be
been
gross.
everywhere.
Greece is my #1 destination to visit right there. 100%. That'd be sick.
That was really cool. So that was Talia came with me on that one. We had this super.
Okay.
I think we had probably. I mean, it must have been one of the nicest views on the island, but it was the master bedroom overlooking the entire maybe bay for Mykonos. It was really cool. Really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's sweet.
What was better, Bali or Greece?
Different things.
Okay.
Bali was crazy just because it was like nothing I've ever seen ever before. Nothing I've ever seen quite like it. Greece was amazing because of the people I was with. I was with some of my closest friends too, and Tali was there as well.
That's sick.
They're just different trips, but both were amazing in their own rights.
That's pure.
Gross.
The company still
Is this,
operates.
hey, wait,
So
wait.
it's
Is
important.
this company that you were working for that your buddy runs, right? Is this still a thing? Like, can I find him on Instagram or what?
Yeah, you just said that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, my bad.
So you're good. So it's
Like, what's it called?
Called Trend 45.
Trend 45.
Yep. You can look them up.
All right, sick.
They still do these trips. They're really cool. They've come a long way since I've been there. Obviously, it's been maybe a couple of years, so I think they've come a long way. I don't necessarily go on the trips anymore.
Oh wow, 62,000 followers.
Maybe some
Oh
bot.
shoot! All right, yeah. So yeah.
Maybe some bot. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
All right. So then, post modeling, you got married as of late. Congratulations on that, and you had a kid.
Yeah.
So what's going on there? Like, when did you get married and you had a kid? How old your baby?
So I had a 2020 COVID wedding. My daughter is about to turn 20, or she's about to turn 1 at the end of this year.
Let's go.
Yeah. I said the end of this year. That doesn't make any sense. End of this month, actually. End of July. She turns 1. We have her first birthday party, which is going to be a banger. This year.
That's great.
That's fucking sick.
What's your daughter's name? My bad.
Zoe Lillian Johns.
Love
Zoe
that.
Lillian John.
Love that name.
Zoe
Yeah.
Zoe means life.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh,
Sure.
that's awesome.
How's it spelled?
Zoey. You guys want to send a gift?
Zoey. You got to put the
Yeah,
you
have
got to put
to
the Y
know.
at the end.
She's already got her first golf
That's sick.
clubs.
Oh,
Okay.
hey,
That's
Connie,
sick.
you were at the diaper keg daddy party with me.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah,
I was
you
there.
were there, Connie.
I was there. Yeah, we all went on the boat after, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Beaker
Yes.
brought us out
Oh,
on the
of
boat.
course. I'll never forget that. That was a great day.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was
That was a
pure.
hell of a time. We brought the
Hey,
loads
wait,
of Pampers.
So where are you living at now, Adam?
You've been to Twin Beach, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right by 3 minutes from Twin Beach.
Oh, for real?
Yep, West Bloomfield, Michigan, right bordering like Commerce, by Middle Straits Lake.
Oh yeah. Okay, I got you.
It
I
ain't
know where
bad.
we're at.
Not a bad spot.
All
Yeah,
right,
that's
so
sick.
I got 2 questions that I actually wrote down for this that I just want to ask. This I guess could be for everybody, but definitely Adam directly. When it's all said and done, when you're done working everything, where do you want to retire to? Do you want to stay in Michigan, or do you have a state in mind, a city in mind?
Would you say like multiple properties is an option?
Yeah, give me where you would
That was
want
an
another home at.
I like Michigan a lot. I love Michigan.
Mhm.
I don't think you can beat Michigan summers.
I agree.
If you wanted to live in like Phoenix or Florida right now, you're sitting at 110 degrees right today. What are you gonna do? Golf in that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're all
Yeah.
Ty. You would fry. You'd get so sunburnt. Connie, you'd fry.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, Florida would be a good spot. Zona, I like Phoenix a lot. But yeah, Michigan summers, you'd stay up in Michigan or what?
Lake House, Michigan. Maybe a spot in Myrtle Beach for the winters.
Yeah,
Hey,
Dirty
some
Myrtle.
Some of the best prices in golf there for what you get.
I'd be
You can't beat
super.
that.
I don't mind playing golf when it's 40s, 45, 50. If you dress warm and like dress appropriate, I don't hate
Yeah,
that.
like
I think that's some of the
like
best golf in Michigan when it's late fall.
Okay.
It's amazing.
that late fall golf with the
yeah.
leaves on the grounds. I love that. Love that.
I got
Hard to
this
find a
tradition
ball
Yeah,
when
you
I
do.
go out there.
I got this tradition going the last like 3 years in a row, super late fall, October, right around my birthday time. I play Devil's Ridge. You guys
Love that
familiar?
course.
I've
My dad
heard
just
of that.
played it a couple days ago, but I've never played it.
Got to be one of the biggest sleeper courses for just like the layout, the
40 bucks.
property. It's super sweet.
Okay.
That's sick.
We'll have
That's
to
sick.
play
All
there
right,
then.
so let's go back to probably one of the last topics we can cover since we're running it a bit long here, but it's been unreal.
I
so
got
far.
all
Let's-
night. I got all night, Connie. Don't
Yeah,
rush me.
no, me too. It's 7:30.
I still can't see you guys.
We're good.
I've been literally.
You're kidding. You're kidding.
Staring at the
No.
screen.
I've not
Yeah.
seen any of you guys yet.
No.
Staring.
But you
He's
can see
talking
me.
to 4 black
Yes,
boxes.
we can see
Yeah,
you.
we got you.
Oh yeah, we got you. We got you. That's good. All right, so tell us more about parenthood. How's it been? Almost a year in.
It's crazy, but it's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
It's so when you come home from work and she's excited to see you, it's the greatest feeling ever. Or taking her golfing, letting her like run around, kind of, or not run, but crawl around on the greens or anything. Super fun. She's amazing.
That's cool.
I'll say like the first, say 6 months are kind of hard because as a dad, you don't really do anything. So
Yeah.
like Talia breastfeeds, so it's just milk, sleep, shit,
Yeah.
fart,
Yeah.
or, cry. There's not much to it. And then 6 months, they start to like developing a personality. They want, dada was their first word, obviously.
Love that.
Oh yeah. Oh
Of
yeah.
course.
So, but it's amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. The time management part is the trickiest thing for that. So
Yeah. How's that been?
Golfing
With work
or
and all that.
well, you come home from work, like a long day of working, and the last thing you want to do is like leave again and not be with your baby, but you also kind of got to do your own, like your things too. Like you love golf. I love working out, golfing, hanging out with friends, going on the boat, seeing my family. So that's the toughest part is like the whole balancing of the time management at that point.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Are there more coming?
Not currently, but I would say
Right.
yes.
But like, yeah.
I would say yes. How many kids do you guys want? What's your magic number?
3.
2 or 3 for
Three.
me.
2.
I'd say
3,
4.
2, 2, 3.
Yeah,
I would say
4.
yeah.
3 or 4.
Three is a good number for me. I would say. I was raised. I have an older brother and an older sister, so I'm the youngest of 3. I think 3 is a cool number.
Okay.
I think Connie wants to start in lineup for basketball.
Yeah, I do for sure. Yeah, I might extend it to 5. Maybe get a
You might
6
get
man
the
of the year.
You
6
might
could
get
work.
a whole baseball team going on.
Starting offense on a
Maybe.
football field.
5
If you get
kids.
the
5
nine,
kids.
I'm
Oh,
all
wow.
out.
That would cost. It would
Yeah.
cost some cash.
It would. It would.
Up there for sure.
All right, that's
All right.
sick. Well, yeah, go ahead, Dixon.
I was gonna say thanks, Adam, and this is exactly what we wanted. We got every
Correct.
stage of your life figured out here, and
What
you're
else you
definitely
want?
you're a
There's
jack
so
of all
many
trades.
Hey, I got a
We-
question.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I got
That's
a
what. Let's do
question
a little
everyone's
rapid fire
there.
here. Nick, we need a question out of you. Ag, we need a question out of
Yeah.
you.
I got one.
This one
Yep.
pertains to what's going on with him right now. I want to know what's in that cup you're sipping out of. What's in there?
It's empty now. I have maybe one more sip. This is my staple. I would say bourbon that I would drink. I'm not much of a drinker, but this is a Woodford Reserve.
Love that.
Woody.
Yum.
Woody.
Stock. Very
Eat.
good.
Nice on
Woodford
fire.
Reserve neat because I'm not a pussy.
What is neat? What does that mean?
What
Neat?
I got? What do you got in your glass, Ty?
Red Stag, Jim Beam Red Stag.
Oh, I thought you were
Beamer.
same thing. You're drinking Red Stag right now?
That's all I found up in the cabinet right before we started, so I had to toss it in.
Carl, is that's Carl's Red Stag you're stealing?
No, he gets into this weird. He's kind of feminine about the way he drinks. This is the only 2 kind of plays he pulls out. He's like, Marty, I just want to have like a 6-pack of Mick Ultra on the boat. Those are so good. Or he's like, ooh, I love this Jack Honey. It, like when I get a sore throat, it makes my throat feel better. Those are like his 2
What?
go-to plays. Or it's not a margarita, Bloody Mary. He'll like, I just want one Bloody Mary at the cookout tonight. Like it's the
Bloody
most
Mary's a
special
kind of
thing in the
beer.
world. So he's not really diving in with some exquisite taste. He kind of just wants one thing and that's it. So this is my red stag. But
I can
he's not
respect the Mickey.
sipping on that. The Mickeys are good.
Yeah, a little tour beer.
Oh,
good.
Mickey's are great. Yeah, tour beer, that's
Respect all
great.
of it.
Bloody Mary, I've never been a fan. But yeah,
Love
Dan, what do you
Bloody
got?
Marys.
No, what do you get? What's your morning? You got a early morning, say 8 a.m. tea time on a Sunday. Nice course.
Transfusion.
In the
Training,
morning?
training.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
Okay, so
Right.
get this. I went to I was golfing the other day at this golf outing, and I went to order a transfusion because, well, when I was at Oakhurst, they kept ordering me transfusions. No clue what was in them. But I go to order a transfusion just because it sounded right and it kind of sounded cool. And they're like, "Do you even know what's in a transfusion?" And I was like, "No, I do not. What is in a transfusion?"
It's like Owen's
Ginger
mixture
ale.
and Tito's.
Ginger beer.
Ginger
yeah,
ale,
like
ginger beer. Go ahead, Nick.
Vodka,
grape juice,
Lime.
right? Or no?
lime, vodka.
I'm about to look it up just to be 100%.
You just
Ginger
do, like,
beer, grape
Vernors.
juice, lime, vodka.
Yeah, you don't even need the lime.
John's, is that right?
I don't know. I still don't know. I was really asking you guys.
It's like
Oh, okay,
Verner's,
okay.
grape juice.
I'm
and
looking it up.
vodka.
Let's see.
So instead of the transfusion, I ended
ginger.
up getting the double Bloody Mary.
There you go.
This,
You
this
gotta
is what's
do
in the
it.
transfusion. It's vodka, ginger ale, Concord grape juice, and lime juice. So Nick, you were pretty good.
Who,
Yeah,
who
but the
made
thing is that-
transfusions? Who made transfusions the drink of golf?
Foreplay golf. I think
Yeah,
foreplay golf.
Barstool.
Barstool. Barstool
Okay.
made it the drink of golf, but it hasn't really traveled.
It's
has
existed.
it?
It's existed
Yeah,
for a
but
long
it-
time.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, for a bit now, but it's not everywhere.
it's
they-
kind of only showed up like the last like 3 years though.
It caught a buzz in 2021, early 2022, and then after that, I don't know if it really caught stride. I think it kind of
But
just,
hey,
if you know, you know.
it's a golf course drink.
Yeah.
You like can't get it at a bar,
Yeah.
No,
No.
you cannot. You're right.
No. which is
The
nuts.
cranberry
They start-
clears your mind and makes you pure balls.
True.
All right, the thing with the bloody is I don't know if I can buy it. I mean, I can drink it if I really want to, but
We were
they throw
ruined,
everything
Connie.
in the- Yeah. Oh yeah.
We were ruined.
Yeah.
Why?
The
What
bloody-
ruined you guys?
We
Go ahead.
possibly had the worst Bloody Mary ever at Apple Mountain.
That was disgusting.
Oh,
It
That
was like
disgusting.
drinking
was
straight
horrible.
V8 juice, nothing in it. There was
Yep.
like barely any alcohol. Like it was disgusting.
Did you
Like,
ask
if
for
it's gonna get
spicy?
me buckled, then I'll drink it.
Well, but they were given to us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
you,
some-
didn't, you didn't order
someone-
it yourself?
No, someone bought it
The-
from the Bev cart and gave it to us.
that's kind of sick.
Yeah,
but
you
the
need some
best,
spice though.
100%, the best Bloody Mary mixture is that Zing Zang stuff. It's unreal. So good.
Zing zang.
You live and die by that.
Okay.
E.
It's great. Yeah, it's top tier.
They just throw everything from the kitchen in there though, which is a little weird. If I see
Yeah, they
them
throw a
make
pickle in
drink,
there.
then I'm puking.
They're
Yeah,
better with everything in it.
pickle, what else? Jalapeno, right?
You go like
Or,
sausage.
what's
You
the
can put a
weird
shrimp
spice?
in there.
Ketchup.
I've seen candied
Must be.
bacon.
Candied bacon's a good
Really?
one.
That's sick.
Eh.
I think you could almost judge a Bloody Mary by what
Celery.
comes on the skewer.
Yes,
On top.
agreed.
Yeah.
The more the merrier.
Yeah, just the stick that they put in.
Jalapenos, olives,
Sausage.
pickles.
They
Yeah.
probably throw some onions on there, some bullshit.
black
there's a
or
bunch of
green
stuff.
olives.
I think it's a green olive that goes
Probably
on it,
green,
right?
eh?
Green go better in bloody.
I don't know if I can buy either one, but I think black. Green are a little more.
Ugh.
What's the word? They're
Potent.
more violent, right? Yeah, potent. That's it. Potent.
Yeah.
Hey, boys, here's the problem here. We're at 51 minutes. I got like 4 things I want to talk about really quick, so I'm just gonna rip them out, and then if
We still
somebody
gotta
has
do
one thing
trivia
to
and
say,
top 5.
yeah, I know. So let me just get
Yeah,
this
but
out
this
real
has been a
quick.
great episode. Yeah,
Oh,
go
yeah.
real
Oh,
quick
for
with that.
sure.
We can
Okay.
do two triv and then top 5. Adam, you got your top 5, right?
First off,
Most hated athletes.
Yeah.
this is
I'm dialed.
fucking
I'm dialed in.
ridiculous.
I got him.
This is ridiculous that Harbaugh has been suspended for the first 4 games of the season over a cheeseburger.
Was that confirmed?
all right.
I thought they were
Wait, yeah,
investigating it.
no, that wasn't confirmed yet.
Yes, it was.
I thought it was a
As of
rumor
when?
so far.
Today.
They were just investigating it.
No, today. Promise.
Okay, I
Yeah.
got a notification.
I thought they were
I got a police
negotiating
report
on it.
notification saying like likely suspended. Nothing like this is
Okay.
locked in. He's out till.
Well, let's consider it
out
likely.
till
That's
week
still
5 or whatever.
bullshit. Nope. 10
Isn't
hours
it
ago
like
came
Nick
out.
Saban got suspended for 3 games for like a sexual assault and not telling, like
Yes.
knowing about it and not
Correct.
reporting it?
Yes.
That's
And
wild.
That's
Harbaugh
nuts.
just get for
Wait, what did he do? He bought a cheeseburger or some shit?
For a recruit.
That's
And
ridiculous.
they're giving him 4 games for that?
It means Michigan could be good.
Maybe. I
Probably.
guess, but that's kind of like
Well, they open up with Northwood, then they go down to play Finlandia. So they'll be fine.
They go up to play for Finlandia.
Yeah,
Finlandia.
oh, my bad.
They
They
had
got to
a
go to fucking Alaska to play Finlandia. All right,
they got a crazy football team.
Dixon, what are your next few?
all right. Next one is
about the one we
yeah.
talked
I like
about
this
earlier?
little
Wait, let
rapid
me go.
fire. Bronny James cardiac
Yeah,
arrest.
there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible situation.
That's
Terrible
crazy.
situation.
Yeah, unreal.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
gonna turn into,
I
like,
wonder
Shaq's
if he'll
son.
ever play college ball or if he'll just train privately and go to the NBA.
He's gonna be like Shaq's son.
Like,
That's a
is
lot
he-
of
is
risk to
that
take
gonna
on.
just- all right, I genuinely don't know. I mean, is he a top 10 recruit, or is he just like a top 300 and he I mean last name James and he's there?
I think he's more than 300.
Good enough
I
to
don't know if
just-
top 10.
Yeah, I don't know if he's top
Might
10.
be
He's
a
probably like top
4-star.
50.
Like a light
He's
4-star.
top 50.
Probably
Let me
top
look.
50. I mean, no, I think he'll play at USC. It's next year, right? He's a senior in high school,
Yeah,
or he was
Is
at
it-
least.
is
yeah,
it-
so
this summer.
This
thought
is
it
a
was
hot
this
take.
year.
Is it from the COVID shot? Tell me straight up.
I don't know.
Maybe.
That's
I don't
actually
know.
well,
95%
I heard-
probability.
95 is high.
Okay,
That's
you
up
think
there.
95?
That's up there.
Didn't another kid pass out at a USC workout though? Like within the last year? I'm pretty sure that happened.
20th?
89.
89. He's a 4-star. Oh, Adam, you can't see the screen. He's a 89th ranked, number 2 in the state. He's a 4-star recruit.
Pretty good. Pretty
Okay.
good overall, right?
Very
Yeah.
good, very good. But yeah, I don't know.
Bronze
I don't
kid.
know what happened. Is it? Yeah, I don't know. Has he had like medical stuff like that happen in the past? I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, or was it
Right?
just kind of
That's all.
random?
And he's
Is it because of overtraining possibly with like college basketball,
Could
cardiovascular
be, yeah.
like overtraining? I don't know.
I mean, who was the dude
That's
on
probably
Florida's team? The
most
guy that was on
likely.
Florida, and then he transferred to a different school, but he collapsed on the court when he played for the Gators.
Oh,
You remember
Yep.
that?
Yep.
yeah. That was a
I
couple
remember
years
that.
ago.
Then he transferred to
Yeah.
K-State. K-State, I think.
Oh, did he?
It could
Something
have
like
been.
That was a couple years ago.
he
Yeah,
just
I would say,
collapsed.
honestly, the highest probability would just be what you said, Johns. Overdoing it, cardiovascular, like working out and all that stuff. I'd say just passed out from that, but it's weird.
Is there
Very
past
weird.
history of
He's
that?
what,
Like
17 years old? He's got to be. I
peak
feel like. You don't
performance? Is there
pass
like
out at 17.
on the record past history of somebody who's just at the top of their game performance wise, physical health wise, and they just collapse like that? Or wouldn't that be more common in somebody who's 300 pounds overweight?
Well, I
Right,
mean,
you
Nick
think.
touched on it. Shaq's kid, Sharif O'Neal or whatever, did the same thing.
Yeah. And that was
True.
at what, UCLA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he
think
was good at play there.
Yeah.
I thought it was that no, yeah, then he
Oh, no, it
transferred.
was LSU, right?
Or was it LSU?
Yeah.
I think he was
Could've
at
been
like Arizona, then he transferred.
Yeah, it could have
Okay.
been. But still, I mean, that's
Unless it was one of
that's a
his
guy
other
that
friends.
was top tier shape. That same thing kind of happened. So
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Hopefully we'll see some more on it coming up. We obviously will, but
And
yeah,
then
very odd.
hopefully he's all
I
good.
saw
Stars out.
today that Aaron Hernandez's brother got arrested for planning 2 school shootings.
Whoa.
That was
Did you
crazy.
see that?
What?
That was crazy.
What the hell? I did not see that at all.
Right
Where'd
before
you
I got
find
on the
that one,
pod,
Dan?
I saw it on Twitter. Yeah, it's crazy,
Saw it on
dude.
Twitter. Is that like his mugshot where he's like smiling?
It looks like an assistant or like a what do you call that when you have a substitute teacher picture? That's what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like in the
boy.
school hallway.
Really?
Yeah. Crazy shit, dude. That's a
He's
mess
been
That is
planning
nuts.
it
right
for like the
there.
last like 2 years.
Hey, on that topic of
Yeah.
Aaron Hernandez, Swamp Kings is coming out in like less than a month.
That'll be
Oh,
sick.
that's
That'll
the
be good.
Netflix documentary?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna watch that one, right, Adam?
Oh, absolutely. They got Tim Tebow, Aaron Hernandez.
Cam
They have
Newton.
Cam Newton too at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cam Newton was
the
there.
The list was fat. That's all.
No, I think it was
And
a
then-
little later. Percy Harvin.
Percy Harvin. No,
Yeah,
Cam
oh, yeah,
Newton was
Percy
there. He
was
was a
there.
freshman.
No,
Then
yeah,
he
Cam
transferred
was-
to Auburn.
And wasn't who's the fucking Ohio State coach that was there? Fucking
Urban Meyer.
Yeah, Urban
Yeah,
Meyer was
Urban-
there, right?
Head coach. Yeah.
That guy's just that guy he's like a magnet to scandals.
Oh my
and
God.
Correct.
Allegations.
Oh, yeah.
Toxicity at its finest.
Do what you got to do to
That's
win.
the
right?
bar.
He was doing it, that's for sure.
They
Recruit a
did.
couple
Except he
murderers.
didn't win at the Jags.
They got 2
No, that-
natties. Yeah,
was
it was
tough.
a little different story down in Jacksonville. For sure.
Or actually up in Dublin, Ohio, when he chose to stay after they played the Browns, right? And then he went
Yeah, he's
and did the little
private
sniff
jetted it,
fest
yeah.
at the bar. That was
Yeah,
was
but he
tough
also
look.
he also was the head coach when they won it all in 2015, wasn't he? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, was that probably followed with allegations on his hind leg, or what's
I
going
don't
on?
know. We haven't seen it yet. We'll probably find out on like 2041.
big
I don't know how they
asterisk.
do that.
Yeah, yeah.
On
All
that
right, let's
topic,
get-
when does
oh, yeah.
when does Full Swing 2 come out? I've been looking forward to that.
Good question.
I don't know,
Good
that's gonna be
question.
sick though.
They're
Good
supposed to
question.
have
Hey.
the coverage of them like finding
the
out
merger and stuff?
merger and everything.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty interesting to see. I know Rory's gonna be super pissed. That's probably gonna be like the highlight of the show, right?
Oh, 100%.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, actually, on that, cool fact. Forgot to tell you boys. The Jordan Spieth event, the AJGA event, happened like a couple weeks ago. Full Swing Media was out there filming.
Oh,
Oh, that's pretty dope.
That's sick.
Yes.
did you get some FaceTime?
So- Oh, I would have 100%.
should've.
If I was down in Texas.
You ain't missing
But
that.
no, yeah.
there.
Hey, touching on the golf stuff here, though, I just want to point out Connie's lock to miss the cut, Brian Harmon. Great pick by C there. He didn't not just make the cut, he won the goddamn tournament, so well done there.
That
He
That will
fucking
probably
won by
go
a
down.
mile.
Commanding victory by that man.
Just an
that
ass
will
left-
go down
lefty.
as the worst pick of all time, probably. Fade me every single week. I reposted it because this is absolutely brutal timing. NFL starting in less than a month, and I picked the guy to miss the cut. He wins by 14.
Yeah, you're
What
icy right now, but maybe you'll heat up.
What do you guys think about them having the waggle counter on them? Did you guys see
That's-
that?
Oh,
that's-
God.
Yeah.
Dude,
That
they
shit was
did him
hilarious.
so dirty with that. That's
They
terrible.
disrespected him so much.
They had the
Is
total
that-
tournament
is-
waggle count.
If you're playing with him, are you kind of like, come on, dude, like let's hurry it up, or are you?
100%.
I
you're
mean,
sick, do whatever you want. The course is yours.
PGA Tour does not give a damn about pace of play. Those guys play in 6 hours, and he can take his time, especially if he's winning at Hoy Lake by 6. But yeah, I would
Bro,
definitely get irritated.
Imagine Brian Hardman, Mr. Waggle, and fucking Patrick Cantley himself fucking in a pairing. That would be the
Ooh.
slowest group of all time.
Yeah.
Don't put Brooks behind them. He would have a fucking fit.
Egg
Put
with you on
Brady
the
in
there.
greens.
Put
Put
Egg, if
Brady
they had
in
you on
second
the
and
greens,
third.
dynamic duo
Correct.
right there.
Yeah, that would be
Combo
good.
E-bag on the greens.
Correct. Hey,
Just
you
for
gotta
playing.
take your time on the greens there. Yeah, we're just teeing off
All right,
on
trivia.
18 right now.
Yeah, let's get into trivia.
You will,
Yeah,
you
run
will-
into it.
Let's run some triv.
All right, cool. Trivia. Here we go. All right, so as we all know, with the guest on, he gets to pick one of the categories for the night. Johns rang me and he said, "Let's do childhood cartoons, like childhood
Wow.
cartoon classics." Okay, it's a good one.
Okay.
The stock
Let's
trivia
try it.
question.
Let's try it. See what happens.
All right.
So hey, so that we're gonna do that one first, and then we'll do another sports related one, Trivia standings are 71 for Nen, Eggs at 65, Dixon's at 61. But here we go.
Wait,
trivia
quick question.
question tonight.
How does trivia work?
Yep.
Because I still can't see you guys. How does trivia
Yeah,
work?
hey, so
it's a shout
let me-
out. Or
yeah,
something?
So, hey, I'll explain it. So, for this one, it's going to be just let me finish the question, and then it is first to say it. So, just shout out, but let me finish the question, all right?
Roger that.
That's it. Here we go. Childhood cartoon classic. What is the name of the SpongeBob SquarePants pet?
Gary.
Gary.
Yeah. Adam
That was
Johnson.
John's easy.
Victor.
What?
That was so
Yeah,
quick.
that was throttled. It wasn't even fucking close. He got it by 10 seconds, dude.
Yeah.
That's my
Gary.
dad's name, so it's not even fair.
Okay.
Gary.
No
Gary
no
Johns.
collusion there either. I didn't know your pop's name was Gary.
Rack it
Oh,
up.
yeah,
Rack
perfect.
it up for the guests.
Good
That's like guest
victory.
point
Oh, yeah,
number
guest.
7 on the year.
Yeah, wait, let's get the guest counter out. Let me see. I got that tallied too.
Waggle counter.
So that'll be guest point number 4, 8. Guest point number 10
Oh,
Nice.
double
Gary.
digits. Come on
Adam
now.
Johns.
with the Gary call. All right, so this next one I had a little fun with. I think it's a good one. Could be tough. For some of our listeners, I know they'll probably get it right away, but I think it's a good one. You got to do some math here. All right. Let me finish the question, and then first one to get the exact answer correct. Okay, I'm not going to give any hints at all. I'll detail as much as possible, but first one, you got to get the exact answer correct. Here we go. You got to do the math. You have to add all of these players' jersey numbers together. All right. Here we go. Connor McDavid plus Barry Bonds when he played for the Giants, plus LeBron James when he was on the Heat, plus Barry Sanders from the Lions.
100.
Oh, 100?
176.
I'll let you know when you get it right. It's neither of
The
those.
Giants.
This is
68.
fucked.
It's tough.
72.
Bro, I don't even know
143?
McDavid's fucking.
Yeah, who
What
the
number
hell
was
is
Barry
that? Who the
Sanders?
hell
That's-
is
I got everybody
Connor
besides
McDavid?
You
Besides,
don't know Connor, he's
Hockey
the
guy,
best
dude.
NHL player.
Jason, you did
alive.
not just say that.
I know Connor Bedard. I don't know
Oh, there you
David
go.
though.
Wait, say the names again. You said Barry Bonds,
right, here we
LeBron, McDavid, and Barry Sanders.
Correct.
LeBron at Heat.
it's 6. He's
Correct.
6.
27.
Okay.
Does anybody know Barry Bonds for the Giants?
Is it 24?
Fucking Eddie has the jersey. He has my jersey.
Yes,
It's
that's
20.
why I
Is
did
it
it.
24?
Just have the jersey.
I has no idea what jersey he wears. You can't look, E. You can't look.
He's cheating.
I mean, you got to know the
147?
other three. and I don't think he
147?
does.
Okay.
147.
It was 25. I'll give you guys that because I can't just look and
148.
not tell you guys.
Correct. John
148.
gets it. 148.
What number's Connor
Correct.
McDavid?
Yes.
97.
What was he?
97.
97.
Oh.
Shit, I was doing 99.
I thought he
No,
was
that's
like number
Wayne
4.
All right,
Gretzky.
John sweeps him
99.
tonight. That a boy.
99 is actually retired in the NHL. Nobody can wear it.
Damn.
Is that because of
Correct.
Gretzky?
Correct.
Yes,
The
sir.
goat.
Yeah.
Yes. Wayne Galensky. All right, so McDavid
Giants.
97, Barry Bonds, Giants 25. He was 24 on the Pirates when he was like 26 pounds. And then LeBron James on the Heat was number 6, and then Barry Sanders obviously 20. So there's your 148. Johns, congratulations. Good
Swept
work.
him.
Yeah, get the broom out. Holy
Guests
shit.
are on the board.
Good work. Let's go. That's 2 more
Guess
for you
what?
guys. Good work. All right, let's get into top 5. Then we'll be all good. Somebody lead
Yeah.
us into top 5. Ag, what do
All
we
right,
got? Top
I got us
so
here.
you got it?
Yeah, I got us here. So this week's top 5, following up last week's pizza toppings, we're doing most hated fucking athletes, females and males, both.
Female, too.
So,
I didn't know
who was
it?
female.
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't know female.
We're throwing them both in there.
All right, hey. So listen. When we put the poll out, we said least favorite. So,
That's
I mean,
the same
it's
shit.
kind of interchangeable. You think?
Lee, your
Yeah,
least
Because
favorite.
you can look up. Yeah, your least favorite. Because you can
Hate-
look up
hate's a
a
strong
list
word.
of most hated, and
Fair.
we're gonna
Least favorite.
So
Yeah.
it's
But still, if you
least
don't,
favorite. and that's personal. That's personal. So
Yeah,
I
personal
can
list.
say Amon-Ra St. Brown because he tears up Green Bay, but like obviously
Well,
nobody
it's-
else.
Doesn't mean he's hated.
Correct.
Okay. That's
So
cool.
who do we want to start with? You want to go guest first or guest last this week?
Let's throw guest in the middle.
Middle.
Guest in the middle.
Okay, that's fine.
I
We can
have
rock it.
my list is written down. I will not copy you guys. My list is written down.
Oh, we
Alright,
know that.
perfect.
We know that.
Dixon,
Yeah,
you
perfect.
started off
No.
here today for us.
Yeah,
All
let's go Dixon and then Egg and then Johns and then me and then Bailey wraps it up.
That's cool. Yeah, that's perfect. All right. 5 is going to be Conor McGregor. I used to be high on the guy. I thought he was sweet back in the day when he, I guess, was winning. But then he started losing and then turned into an absolute jackass to everybody. He's just a prick, it seems like now. I didn't even watch the documentary, so I can't speak on that if there's like an untold side of him. But ever since he started losing, he looks like he's high on coke and just a douchebag. So I'm not having it with him.
Yeah. Good pick.
4 is Shooter McGavin. Fucking hated that guy in the movie. Happy Gilmore
Okay.
was goated, and that guy was like the hindrance to him. So
Okay.
nice to see Happy come out on top in that one. You know, it was only going to go one way.
And
That's
Andy
fair.
gets the girl.
Exactly.
True.
That's the best part of the movie. 3 is Dylan Brooks. This is relatively new.
I knew you were going
You can't. I mean, he has to be said. He what did he get traded to a Chinese team or released and signed to a Chinese team or something? I don't exactly know where he went after the playoff, but he was shit talking, dropping maybe 12 points was his best game of the whole playoff.
And shit
this
talking,
year.
one of the best players
Shit
in the
talking,
world.
probably the best player of all time. That's my opinion. About him being old, as he gives Dylan Brooks consistently 30 points every game that series. LeBron James, as Dylan Brooks is going 3 for 12 from the field with like 11 total points, 3 free throws from the line, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Just tell him, don't do that. 2, same exact thing. I'm not going to speak on it any further. This guy is slightly better in the league, but he's just I hate to do it because he's a local guy, but Draymond Green, I'm not a fan.
Yep.
Saginaw raised. I just don't understand the reason for his shit talking.
Nah, I think the only reason you put him in
He
there is
doesn't
because he
back it
punched your
up.
Michigan boy Jordan Poole and kind of fucked him up a little bit, and that's why he's in there. I'm thinking
Yeah,
for you.
well,
That
part of
that's not the only reason. He's a douche to
But
everybody.
I bet you it's a big part. Oh yeah, I agree.
part of that for sure is that because you're a Michigan man and he went to MSU, but he is he's a prick too. So
No, I don't
It's a
even
good pick.
care about that.
It's a
He was
popular
great
pick.
at MSU. The years he was their guy, and he was really good, and I respected him.
Yeah.
But he got into the league, and he just turned into like, I guess, the Dark Knight or whatever he thought he was.
He's a shit
I don't
talker.
know what he thought he was to everybody, but yeah, but he's not. He doesn't back it up really.
What do you
Like-
mean? He's got like a ton
I
of
mean,
rain.
he's like one of the
Come on,
greatest
Adam,
defenders in the
Adam,
league.
You're just playing devil's advocate. He has
No, I
rings
mean I
because
know
of-
he's a Michigan State
for
guy.
the show,
He's pretty.
give
I mean,
the
he's
fans
pretty
what they
good.
want.
he
He's got 4 rings.
You think if you took Steph off the team, you took Katie off the team for those 2 years he was there, you took Clay off the team, he would have rings?
You just took off 3 players. Take 3
Yeah,
players
I mean,
off any
that's-
team and ask if they'll get a ring.
right,
LeBron.
right.
Yeah, that was
LeBron.
ridiculous.
LeBron.
LeBron will get a ring by himself, 1v5.
No, I'm just saying 3 of the probably the best shooters of all time were on his team while he was shit talking on defense. It's not.
I don't know. I kind of dig it. I think you got to trash talking basketball a little bit. Good hustle
If
defense.
you're backing it
I
up.
agree.
If you're backing it up, I guess. But I mean, you're
Well,
stepping
he-
on dudes' nuts and shit.
He was kind of backing it up though. I mean, he's great at defense. He's a great passer.
Do they
Like,
wear
He
he's gonna
backs
score.
it up.
You think he backs it up the whole time?
Yeah, I mean, the only
I mean-
one of the main reasons why the Cavs came back 3-1 was because he got suspended, and then
You
he
He's a
didn't get
critical
to
part
play.
of all their finals victories.
You know what was critical? That punch to the face on Jordan Poole in practice.
Yeah, I mean,
That was
That was-
critical. Same with him stepping on
Yeah,
somebody's nuts.
Oh, there's no doubt
That's
he's a
fair.
cancer in the locker room too. So yeah, he's a very unlikable dude. So I understand why he's on your list. 100%.
Okay.
yeah.
We all basically agree. I mean, either way, it's opinionated. Number 1, I I dislike very much Richard Sherman. Same thing.
Ah,
I
okay.
think
All
his
he
dreads are
did-
sick.
Okay.
I like his dreads.
I mean, he had one shining moment against Michael Crabtree. What was that? Was that in the
never
Super Bowl?
forget. Never forget.
The
No, that was
post-game
championship.
interview. NFC Championship.
Yep.
Dude.
Yes.
What did he do that was that good after that? He looks like any other DB in the league. That's not notable.
Well, we're not talking about like the player's greatness because all
No,
five of my
I'm
guys
just
are very
saying
good.
the whole talk shit, back it up thing.
No, he was a top corner in the league for probably. I mean, he
A
was
few
part of the
years.
Legion of Boom that couldn't get anybody.
Yeah.
Nobody could get through that defense. So yeah, he was an extremely critical part, man.
All right, whatever. He
the
backed
Seahawks
it
were an
up.
absolute
Don't like him.
dynasty for
Don't
8
like
years.
him. I don't
That's
like
fine.
him. Either way.
You don't like him, yeah. He had one bad interview. You don't like him. That's fine. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, he's unlikable. Cool, good list. All right, Ag, what do you got?
All right. So coming in at number 5, Michigan man himself, Floyd Mayweather. That dude is so fucking cocky. I mean, he backs it up. I mean, he's the greatest boxer of all time.
Never
What is it,
lost.
51-0 or whatever.
Never
Unreal.
lost that bitch.
Super good, but that guy is so cocky, so arrogant, and just makes me hate him. I just don't like him. Number 2, Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Or number
2.
4, Kevin Durant.
You don't like
I
KD?
skipped a few.
Wow.
Well, I used to love
wait,
him.
hey.
He was my favorite player, and then when he left OKC to go to the Warriors, that just fucked me up because I was a big OKC fan with him and Russell Westbrook dynamic duo, and then he fucking left Russell Westbrook and just kind of said, "See you later, buddy," and then went to the team that they were up 3-1 on, and just fucking went to the arch nemesis basically. So that was horseshit. Do not like Kevin Durant now. Number 3, Patrick Reed, cheater,
Who?
scumbag.
Who?
Patrick Reed, right?
Patrick Reed.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Does everybody
Yeah,
have
that
Patrick
came out a little
Reed on
funky.
the list?
It sounded like Patrick Trey.
I do not.
But yeah.
Patrick
What did you
Tree.
say?
Patrick Starr. Number 2,
Yeah.
Grayson Allen at Duke. Scummiest of scummy of all time. He was kicking people, tripping people, grabbing people. Just a dirty player. Do not like him. And then number 1, he's a Detroit Lion guy. He loves to step on people, especially from the Green Bay Packers.
Yep.
And Dominic Sue. Another just scum guy.
He was nuts, man.
Okay. He was a maniac. He was an absolute
Oh, yeah.
wild card.
He was only
It
a
is.
maniac
Unreal.
in
Super
Detroit.
good, but
Oh yeah, great player. But yeah,
Sucked
Sue
in
is
Miami.
gonna find a lot of people's list.
Who's he play for right now?
he was
I
playing
think
for Tampa Bay for a little bit, right?
I think that's
Yeah,
who he
he was
does
on
play
Tampa.
for, right?
That's a good question. I don't know. He's
Why don't
like
Lions
broke,
pick him again?
kind of washed up. Yeah, we should. I'm in. No, he's a cancer in the locker room. He's a very unlikable dude. He's stock hated guy in the league. That's all
Oh, he's
I'm
on the
saying.
Eagles.
Everybody can set him straight is Dan Campbell.
Oh, yeah, he plays for the Eagles now.
Oh, Danny
He's on
would
the
get him.
Eagles.
Danny would get him. No. Adam, what do you got?
Okay, number 5, most or least favorite athletes. Lately, I honestly don't like Phil Mickelson. I don't like his attitude with like the
Yep.
whole live thing and chirping other golfers with PGA for not taking the money and like chirping them on the side. I don't dig it. He hasn't been playing that good as of lately. He hasn't been backing it up. Don't like playing with lefties. Sorry, Ty, but I don't know.
Fair.
Number 4. Number 4, I have Jose Altuve.
Yeah, I knew
Good
somebody was gonna go him.
He just like he's little. He chirps a lot. He 100% got caught cheating, winning World Series with the Astros. I don't know. I don't like cheating in Major League Sports. It's kind of shitty. Let's
Yeah.
see. Number 3, Aaron Rodgers. That's kind of a
Yep.
given. He's just a menace, right? The mustache.
It's
the
a
whole-
mess. It's fair.
See
Hey.
they like posted a picture of him in his helmet for the Jets, and he looks like a little kid
Yeah.
wearing like Halloween
The
costume.
Halloween costume.
I think
Yeah,
the most menacing
he
of
does.
him was with the
2 bar
long hair.
mask. He looks like a little kid.
Yeah, he looks like a pinhead in that Jet uni.
It's true.
100%.
Let's see. Number 2, I have Matt Stafford. That was kind of a controversial pick for me, just because he never really did much with the Lions. I know he had some crazy numbers, but I feel like
Oh.
He can never just like pull
That's
off.
tough,
the
Adam.
win. He can never pull off the win. You know what I'm saying?
But
Are you
it
a Lions
takes
fan?
all 11 guys on one side of the ball to pull off the win. He pulled off so many wins on his own, didn't he?
That one was a tough
Yeah.
pick for me to put down.
Remember, clock it, and then he snuck it in the end zone.
Yeah, oh, of course. Yeah, against Cleveland. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was never in like the
Hey.
big time games.
Think about
never got to the big
growing
game.
up with a Lions
that's what I'm
fan.
saying.
You're maybe sitting on Sunday watching a Lions game with your dad, and just
Oh,
watch
yeah.
how frustrated your dad would get because your dad's been watching that
Yes.
for the last 20 years, and now we've been watching it for X amount of years. So just think
Yes,
about
exactly.
the frustration, and that's why. And I think of that, and I think of my childhood, and I think of Matt Stafford.
Okay, I can buy the frustration aspect of it. But you're a big Lions fan, right? Or no?
I love the Lions.
All right.
I love the Lions. I wouldn't say I'm like a diehard or anything.
Okay.
But yeah, obviously root for them. I want them to be good. I want them to be good.
All right, good.
The number one most hated athlete, and this one stands out to me by far. This one's like hands down my number one least favorite athlete is James Harden. Lack of effort,
Really?
lack of
Okay.
defense, lack of teamwork. I don't dig it. Me, I'm a hustle player. I like to get a lot of assists. I'm not a finisher. I like to dish the ball. James Harden just doesn't got that. I don't dig it. I don't like it.
Harden is the exact opposite of every factor you just said. So
That guy
get-
spends more time in the studio with rappers than he does actually at practice
Oh, yeah.
Or the strip club.
or the titter.
You
Yep.
call it titter?
Yep.
He's there for a
Hey,
good time.
That was
I
that's
also
what I
have
was.
an honorable mention, if that counts.
Yeah, once
We're
we'll
gonna do
Wait
those
up,
at the
hey,
end.
wait up on that.
I got two
we're gonna
honorable
let-
mentions.
I got a few. I got like a 6 through 9 pick too. But all right, John's good list. I definitely disagree with the staff pick and no cap. I don't mind Harden, but we like diversity, I guess is what they call it on the
on
show.
this podcast.
Differences.
We
Yeah,
encourage
yeah, yeah.
diversity.
You don't
Yeah.
agree with
And
the James
inclusion.
Harden pick?
100. So,
You don't agree with the James Harden pick?
no, I kind of like Harden,
Okay.
honestly. I
Alright.
don't mind Harden at all.
I don't see him
but,
hustling
all
on
right,
defense. You ever see like the blow by videos?
And he just like swipes his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean his lack of effort is above anybody else. But I don't know. I don't hate him at least. But who's up? Me, right?
You.
All right, sick. Let's do it. Here we go. I think a few of my picks will be controversial as well, but we'll see the reaction. Number 5 is Bryce Harper. Don't love Harp. Ever since he came in the league, I don't know. I mean, he's unreal. All of these guys on my list are sick, so respect to them for that. But Harp, don't love him. In Washington, I feel like he just always wanted out of there, which was annoying because the year he got out, good for Washington. They won the World Series, which
Yeah.
was good to see. Last NLCS against San Diego, he had one of the greatest moments in Phillies history with that walk-off homer, which was sick. But I don't know. I don't rock with Hart for some reason. Number 4 is weird because everybody likes him now because he's amazing. But Joe Burrow, I do not like Joe Burrow.
Was it
At
the
all.
Cartier shades?
Really?
The buff.
I mean, I
Was
guess,
it the Joey Ice?
I guess that's
Buffalo
part of
Joe?
it. Yeah, see, you guys all think he's so sick for that.
I
don't-
like
Oh,
him.
that's why. It's because
I dig
everyone
him.
loves him. You don't like him. You think
No,
he was like
no,
everyone's riding too high up.
no, that's not it. But I don't know. I think he might try too hard to be so cool, and I don't like that.
And it works.
Clearly.
For fans like you guys, yeah. But there's definitely some people that ride with me on not liking him. I guarantee you, a ton of like Alabama fans and a ton of like just SEC fans hate him. Because I mean he was a part of that unreal team at LSU and he thinks he's so sick. I don't like him. Number 4, Joe Burrow. Number 3 is my number 3. You have to not like this guy as a Red Wings fan, Sidney Crosby. Crybaby
pick.
Crosby, about 13 years ago or whatever it was now, 08, 09. when we were back-to-back years against them in the Cup, he would whine all the time. I mean, he was 12 years old at the time, but he would whine. He's a crybaby. He always will be.
I don't
Like,
even watch hockey,
not-
and I don't like him.
You
I
cannot
think
like
he's sick.
Crosby as a Wings fan. Yeah, I mean, he's an unreal player, first ballot Hall of Famer, probably top 10. I mean, I don't know how in-depth
15.
we go on that, but yeah, top 10, top 20 player of all time. He's sick. I don't like him. He's a crybaby. He's a whiner. Good times as a Wings fan then because we would beat him, but when they would beat us, he would, I don't know. It was very aggravating to see Crosby win back then. Number 2 is a golfer, Brooks Koepka. Don't like Koepka at all. I think he thinks he's unreal. Yeah, he's arrogant. I hate how he interviews. Everything about his interviews, he's not genuine. He thinks he's so above everybody else. And he's very, I don't know. I like Bryson better than Brooks. Bryson probably would have been on this list if we did like top 30, least favorite. But I don't like Brooks. I think Brooks, like, again, tries too hard to be so sick. He's like, I don't know. When he started winning all these majors, he's like, yeah, I don't practice. The golf is like a hobby to me, and he's shooting 17 under at Erin Hills. You practice. You go to, I mean, he played college baseball and college golf at Florida State, right? Or something like that. But he's an unreal athlete. But I don't like how he interviews. And that leads me into number 1 because I hate how this guy interviews. And he's annoying. Probably the most love-hate guy on the planet, LeBron. Cannot stand LeBron. Don't like LeBron at all. Think he's extremely arrogant. Way over his head outside of basketball, too. I don't really understand why athletes get so into stuff outside of like politics and all that garbage. I don't like him with that. I don't like how he interviews. LeBron. I strongly dislike LeBron. That's it. That was a clear number 1 for me. It was hard for me to fill 2 through 5, but number 1 was definitely Levy. So Nin, go ahead.
Okay. I got a lot of picks like you do, just don't like them just because of how they are outside. So number 5, I have Josh Allen as a Dolphins fan. Everybody hypes him up to be great, but he throws fucking as many interceptions as Jameis Winston.
Yes, he does.
Come on.
And everybody thinks the
he's a
Bills
wannabe
are going to win
Brett
the
Favre.
Super Bowl. They haven't fucking won a Super Bowl, so they can't talk.
Yep.
Number 4, Derek Jeter. I've never been a fan of Derek Jeter growing up. Okay, he was.
Okay.
I thought he was like great. No, he's a great baseball player.
What's there not to
I don't
like
know.
about him? I have
It
no
just-
idea.
He's Yankees.
A lot of people don't like him. A lot of
He's
people don't
a
like him.
A lot of people
Yankees,
don't like him
first
because
of
he's
all.
the Yankees.
Second of all,
Oh.
just
That's part of it.
I don't know. He just nothing was like special that stood out. It felt like with him. It was like overall
Yeah, I mean-
solid, but there was like nothing like, oh shit, he bombs the ball or like any of that type
Yeah.
of shit.
One thing on Jeter real quick. If you get bored, look up his relationship history. Look
Oh
up some
my
of the
God,
things
yeah.
Is he all over the
Yeah.
Those
map?
names.
that he's of the women that he's dated in his tenure, and it's
Yes,
a wild list.
Wild list.
He's on the new Wagoneer commercial with It Must Be His Wife. I don't know if you
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
seen that yet.
I have seen that.
I think it's Jessica Alba. I think.
I don't know if he's married or
I
what,
think
but
she's the one he's with right now. But all right, Nan, keep going.
3, going with you, Connie. Sidney Crosby. Never liked him.
Yep.
Said the kid.
Said the kid, just crybaby. And going along with crybabies, number 2, LeBron. Just flops.
I love that.
Bitches. Doesn't get calls, whatever. And then number 1. This is definitely my most least favorite. You guys are gonna be like, what the fuck? Tom Brady. As a Dolphins fan,
Yeah.
I
kinda
can't
agree.
stand Tom Brady. It just
Okay.
he would
Why
always
do you like
fucking
the
win
Dolphins?
against us, and I don't know, I just couldn't fucking stand it. And then he cheats like every fucking year, it seems like.
And he kisses
Yeah.
his kids in the lips.
Deflate
And
gate.
the kissing on the kids on the lips was actually amazing.
Kiss on the mouth.
And they're like
Yeah.
14.
Every time he wins a Super Bowl, it aggravates me because I'm like, they are like, oh, he's the greatest QB of all time, and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ! Like, he just throws like little dish passes, like
Little cross routes, 10 yards.
nothing good. Anyway,
Okay.
honorable mention. I don't know where to go with this, but
Okay.
Mac Jones. He went to Alabama.
Oh, really?
He went to Alabama. He's a Patriots QB. I can't fucking stand him.
Yep.
Like when he came into the league, everybody's like, "Oh, he's gonna be the next Brady." I was like, "This guy fucking sucks." And
I thought it was kind of sick when he hit the gritty in like Hard Knocks.
Yeah, I was just about to say
yeah,
that.
like what? No reason for him to do that. He's like the worst QB in the league.
Yeah, I think Mac Jones is just irrelevant now. I mean, the Pats suck. They're boring. Yeah, he's nothing special. But yeah, they did hype him up.
I was, actually, I got an even better person that I disliked as a Dolphins fan. He was on the Dolphins. Jay Cutler. When the Dolphins signed him, I cried. I was like, Jay couldn't win shit for the Bears. And it just looks like this all day.
Jay Cutler. That's a good pick.
We're going Jay Cutler.
All right, sick. That's your Ani, Jay Cutler. My honorable mention is Dixon. This one's gonna get you going. Michael Block. Number 6. least favorite athlete is Michael Block. The guy is whatever he shot. I mean, very good for him. PGA Pro makes it. What did he finish? Runner up, right?
No, it was top 10.
Top
It was like
15, I thought.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it was top 15. My bad. At the PGA Championship, then he goes all over the map. Every station wants him on. Every tournament wants him in the event. Hasn't made a cut since. Correct me if I'm wrong.
And his head just balloons.
Yeah, oh my God.
Hey, there's this.
There's
the I think it's called Legion Sports. It used to be TW Legion or whatever. Or no, Nuclear Sports on Twitter.
Yeah, Nuclear.
And every time he goes and tries to do a qualifier, it's like with the radars, it's like Michael Block fires a 77 exclamation point.
Yeah.
And his Open Championship qualifier. This guy's continuing to grow the game or something like that.
That was like the most blown up. That was the most blown up thing of all time. Like
he had me in the first half, dude, and then he came out in the second half, and he's
after
awful.
He shot one round in the 60s. That was nuts.
Well, for me, it was that one quote on that podcast that he was saying.
Correct.
That's what got me. And
correct. Yeah.
I was like,
no, me too. Good call on that because he went on the Foreplay podcast and he said something about if I could hit it as far as Rory, I'd be a top player in the world.
If I had Rory's distance off the tee, I'd be a top player in the world. My short game is world class, is what he said.
Yeah, right.
My wedge play.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't like that. He hasn't done anything since. We won't hear a lick about him after probably this calendar year. So Adam Johns, who's your honorable mention?
I got two hot takes. One, call him an athlete, call him what you want, but one is Jackson Mahomes.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
Isn't that dude in like jail or some shit?
He wrecks it for his
I think he's in the clink. Oh, yeah.
You see that video of him making out with the bartender?
That was the owner.
Yeah.
Or the owner, or whatever it was.
Yeah, but it was like forced.
Yeah, that's why he's in jail.
Not good.
Yeah, he had her like in a.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I don't know. Something's going on with him that relates to like sexual assault or something.
That's what it is the bar owner thing.
Yeah.
The second pick I had is Leah Thomas. I just can't get down with
that.
The swimmer, the guy that's winning these girls swimming.
Oh shit, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I just like every time I see the name come up in like a broadcast of it, it's just I don't know. Keep women's sports the way it is. You don't got to put guys in it.
Yeah.
Right.
Call it a hot take. I don't know if it's appropriate for this, but it's how I feel.
No, it's 100% appropriate for this, and I think we all agree.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
So good pick there. Honorable mention. Who's up now? Ag?
It's me. Well, kind of keeping it on that same like wavelength as Adam there. Brittany Griner, dude.
Oh,
I hate her.
Oh,
She thought she could beat DeMarcus Cousins in a 1v1. Like, are you on crack?
Yeah.
He would
She
throttle
was
her.
out
It wouldn't
to
even be close. So that's mine.
Yeah, he would. Brittany Griner, okay, stock.
she shouldn't have brought fucking weed over to goddamn Russia. You should know better.
Can't break the law and not get got. That's for sure. Especially
Fuck
with
around, find
Putin
out.
in office.
That's fucked.
Dixon, what's the H&M and then wrap us up.
Okay, so I actually had Brittany G as well. Nothing more
Uh-huh.
to be said about that. And then I also want to mention Aaron Rodgers because of his menace tendencies on Detroit. And then also one guy I just can't stand is Sergio Garcia at all. Can't stand him.
Kind of a crybaby
Never been
too.
able to. Yeah.
All right, anyways, that's a wrap on episode 32. Adam, it was an absolute honor.
Pleasure.
That was one of the
Yeah,
best
give him one more
episodes
round,
you've
brother.
had.
Come on.
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
And yeah,
thank you
that's
so
a wrap.
much.
So,
Thank you so much for having me. It has been an absolute blessing to be on the show. You guys are killing it. I do like Four Fellas. I was also going to say your intro music is fire. I love the drop on the intro.
appreciate that, brother. Thank